Hi everyone, today's lesson is on idiom. We are going to learn some interesting idioms on food. Idioms are definitely important part of a communication. If you really want to learn how to speak fluent English, then you really can't get away without idioms. Idioms help you to make your speakings better. They definitely help you to enrich your language, as I've just said. When you use idioms in your speaking, you speak precise to the point and your speaking becomes a lot more interesting. So let's start the lesson today. So the first idiom is bread and butter. So bread and butter, it's a very simple and easy idiom, and I think you can use it always in your speaking. Bread and butter means source of income or source of sustenance. The synonym of bread and butter would be source of income or source of sustenance. Now, some of my students have asked me that they know the meaning of idioms. Okay, they understand idioms, they also know the meaning of the idiom, but sometimes they feel confused that how they can use that idiom in a sentence. So I'll show you how you can use a particular idiom, this particular idiom in your sentence. So there is one sentence which I've made. My job is my source of income. So source of income, I think you know, a job which helps you to earn your livelihood, which supports your living. You can earn money through it and you can live a good life. So you will say my job is my source of income. So now I'm going to replace source of income with bread and butter. You can say my job is my bread and butter, or you can say my job is my source of income. The meaning is same. You're just substituting source of income with bread and butter. This is how you're going to use idiom. Let's do one more sentence. If the company stops the operation, many of the employees will lose their source of income. So if the company stops their operation, many of the employees will lose their bread and butter. I hope it's clear with all of you. Let's move to the next idiom. Cry over the spilt milk. This is our second idiom. Cry over the spilt milk means to feel sorry or regret for something that has already happened and it can't be changed now. The synonym of this idiom can be to regret, to feel sorry, or to mourn. One sentence that I would like to share is, we lost the deal. We tried a lot, but we lost the deal. Now there is no point in crying over the spilt milk. Let's move on. It means that there is no point in sitting and feeling sorry about it because we have lost the deal. Let's try harder next time and get a better deal. Let's understand the third idiom. Cup of tea. This is our third idiom. Cup of tea, the name itself is so interesting. And let me tell you, this is my favorite idiom. I really like to use it and I try to use it more often in my speaking. So cup of tea means anything, any work which is someone's favorite and they excel in that. Some synonym of this idiom can be preferred or favorite. So one sentence, painting is definitely her cup of tea. Imagine you have a friend who is very good at painting. So you can say that painting is her cup of tea. That means she loves to do painting. It is her favorite work. So instead of saying favorite, you can use cup of tea. Reading books is definitely not my cup of tea. That means I really don't like to read books and I can't read. Books, sitting for long hours and reading books is something which I don't like to do. It's not my favorite work. So instead of saying it's not my favorite work, you can say it's not my cup of tea. Something that you can't do or you really don't like to do, then you can use this idiom cup of tea, which will show your preference or your likeness for something. Let's move to the fourth idiom. Our fourth idiom is to walk on eggshells. Isn't it interesting? The name itself is so interesting. So, well, it means to be extremely cautious or careful with one's word so that we don't end up offending that person. Okay, when we have to be very careful, we have to be very cautious so that others don't feel offended or angry with our words or with our activities. Okay, The synonym of this idiom can be cautious or careful. One sentence with this idiom is, whenever my in-laws come to my house, I walk on eggshells. Now, instead of saying like this, that whenever my in-laws come to my house, I am very careful with my words and with my actions so that they don't feel offended. Such a long sentence, isn't it? So you can make it short and simple by using this idiom. How are you going to say this? That whenever my in-laws come to my house, I walk on eggshells. That means I'm very careful that I should not say anything wrong or I should not do any wrong activity so that they don't feel offended or angry. Let's move to the next idiom. So the last idiom, but no way least, is to go bananas. To go bananas means to feel extremely angry or excited at something or someone. The synonym can be to go insane or to feel crazy. One sentence with this idiom: she will go bananas when she comes to know the truth. That means she'll feel extremely angry. She'll go extremely angry or she'll be very excited when she comes to know the truth. So instead of saying angry or insane, you can use the word to go bananas. So I hope you like this short lesson on idioms. Let me know your feedback through your comments and suggestions. Let me know if you like the lesson and what are the other lessons you would like to know from me. And I'll be eagerly waiting for your comments and feedback. Thank you so much.